We are joined in look at this. I'm rambling and you're just sitting down throwing a mic on. Eric Quill, welcome.
Thank you, man. Appreciate having me.
Head coach of FC Dallas, kind enough to join us on stage here at Texas Live. All right, initial reaction. Well, I think we know who you're pulling for, but you've also got a little bit of
skin in the game.
A little skin in the game, a little bias. Can you just kind of tell us why you got the Croatian kit on?
Well, a gift from the great Petar Musa a couple days ago. I didn't know what I was going to wear today, but it made my outfit easy. So he sent a gift package to me and my wife. So we're going to don the Croatian home and away kits and root them on, man.
It's fantastic. Petar Musa, striker, forward for Croatia. Is he going to start today? Do we know? Did you get the inside scoop?
I don't have the inside scoop. You would think so, but no. I prayed hard last night. The projections have him in.
I know, that's right.
So I'm hoping when I get to my seat that he's in the lineup.
Well, Musa's been electric for FC Dallas really throughout the course of this season since he's joined the club. What can you kind of say about him as not only a player, but just what he brings in terms of off the field as well?
Amazing human being, family man, cares about the club, plays with heart, amazing quality. I think the world's about to see what he's all about. If he starts, they're going to see it. If he comes off the bench, they're going to see it. It's just a matter of when.
Musa will play, in theory, whether he starts, probably comes off the bench, either way, will appear in the World Cup today when Croatia takes on England at 3 o'clock at Dallas Stadium. It's a home match for him. He doesn't have to go all too far for his first match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Has he expressed anything about that, where it's kind of nice he gets to start things off with a little home cooking?
I'm sure he feels it. He holds his cards close to his vest, but I know he's excited for his first World Cup debut and to be in the hometown where he plays. I mean, the stars can't align any better, can they?
AT&T Stadium, a little bit bigger than Toyota Stadium, we'll see. And the lights are obviously a little bit brighter today as well. You're here with me on stage. The electricity in this room is palpable. How would you kind of characterize it? Have you been in an environment like this?
I didn't go to a game in 1994 when we had it. This is my first World Cup experience. I've been looking forward to it, to have Musa playing in Game 1 here at AT&T in our backyard. I couldn't be more blessed. I'm hoping for a great performance, a great game. You couldn't ask for a better matchup. So I think this might be the top matchup in the group stage, and we're all lucky to see it.
We really were blessed as people in North Texas with the number of great draws that we have coming here. Netherlands and Japan was an amazing start. Not only the quality of teams, but the way that whole match played out with the equalizer in the 89th. And then match 2, Croatia and England. And then we got Messi coming on Monday with a chance to break the World Cup career goals record. How do you kind of summate, what we're getting to experience here as Dallas and North Texas residents?
I'm just really glad I get to be a fan. I'm not working. I'm gonna be with my kids, my wife, awesome. Enjoying it as a fan and living and dying with every touch of the ball today for Croatia. But I'm gonna be here again watching Messi on Monday. I'm going to come again to Sweden. We got another player in Sweden playing Japan later on. So I'm going to take it all in and just be a fan during this month.
What has been the highlight for you so far? I mean, the tournaments this is the final day of group play for the first round of matches of group play. This is the final one. What has been the highlight so far of what you've witnessed?
That's a tough question. But I got to say, just off the top, last night watching Messi do what he does at 38 years of age, about to be 39. I mean, it's remarkable. Yeah. Everybody needs to just understand how much joy this man has brought to the game of football. And we are so lucky to experience his quality and to take it in now, because when it's gone, I don't know if we're going to see another one.
You see what I'm doing here? Pinching myself. It's so rare you get a chance to see the greats in their prime, and we're still talking about his prime because of what he's doing in the World Cup. Unbelievable hat trick last night in Kansas City in the victory over Algeria. It's why I only got a few hours of sleep. I was supposed to go to sleep at about 8 o'clock because I had to get up and do daybreak this morning. I was riding the struggle bus, but it was worth it just so I could see that trifecta from the GOAT. All right, I want to loop in the rest of our Ultimate Dallas Sports Show team. We got Mike Leslie, Michelle Montana, Andrew Seeley joining us. We got Eric Quill in the house. What questions do you have from a main man, Eric, here?
Coach, if I could just start in with the FC Dallas-centric piece of all of this, because
Can't hear.
not just he's saying he can't hear us. Can you hear
Hold
me
on
okay,
one
Coach?
sec, Mike. We got to make sure his earpiece is all turned up. It is a loud ambient noise in here, so we need to make sure we
It
can.
is very
we can
loud
hear
there
your
in
questions.
Texas Live. Coach, you getting us
There
now?
we
Okay.
go. We
All right,
got you.
perfect.
There we go.
With what you have built at FC Dallas, and I know you're one of many cogs in that wheel, but that program, not just at the top level, but from the academy all the way up through, has built such a strong base here in the Dallas area. You've got 4 guys on the American national team that came up through the academy, let alone 3 on your senior team that are playing for various teams across the world. What does it say about the program that FC Dallas has built that they are so well represented in this World Cup, not just for Team USA, but around the world?
Well, I think we trailblazed the youth scene, right? We care deeply about our youth. We've got a great game model. Our facilities are top. And we've paid the most attention, I think, over the course of any team in the 30 teams in our league. Now, there are teams doing some great work in the youth sector, but FC Dallas, like I said, has been trailblazing, and you're seeing in this World Cup, we're reaping the benefits of that work from years past. And it's a bunch of guys that deserve credit for the development of these guys, and it's an organization that cares deeply about their talent bed, and we're very proud of it. And we get to enjoy the fruits of our labor in this month.
Coach, the kit looks great on you. I'm sure Musa's going to love a pic of you and your wife in that. I know there are some really avid FC Dallas fans that come out. Your supporters section has the flags, the drums, and everything. But it's on a much smaller scale than anything when you think about like European soccer fans and things like that. Now all those people are literally sitting behind you. What do you hope that this coming to North America, and more specifically to Texas, does for the game here in this country? Because I know fans that just from seeing the orange fan walk, game 1, Netherlands-Japan, are like, oh, cool, I'm a Netherlands soccer fan for life. And they're American. So what do you think that this has potential to do for the game here in the United States?
The event alone is going to be a game changer. But if our U.S. national team keeps competing and playing at the quality they played the other night, watch out. The game's going to explode here. And if they can show a consistency to what they were, again, maybe I'm a little biased, but I think they've been the top performance for me of the Cup so far. But like I said, if that's who they are throughout this World Cup, along with just the energy of the event, I think we're going to gain millions and millions and millions of fans.
It's been incredible to watch all of this play out just in the first week, and to think we've still got basically a full month still to go before this all wraps up next month. What do you hope the maybe non-soccer fan takes out of this stretch? The fan that, they love football, they love basketball, they're a quote-unquote American sports fan that maybe hasn't yet developed the appreciation for soccer. What do you hope this month teaches people like that to help bring that? Like, is there one key takeaway that notice X, and maybe that'll help loop them in?
Well, I think look, I don't think any coach wants to lose 7-6. Germany beats Curacao 7-1. I wouldn't mind, a 6-5 for the fans. Everybody loves the football scores of America. But the quality on display here, I wouldn't be surprised to see a 6-5. The goals are coming, and I think for the non-soccer fan, that they need to get out of their seat, right? They need to see a wow factor, and you have the talents like Messi, Ronaldo, all of these huge stars that we all know as household names. But the type of goals we're seeing, I don't care if you don't know the game. What we saw from Messi last night, what we've seen in some of these goals. I think it's going to create a lot of fandom, and I think there's going to be a lot more to come.
Coach, you said you're just a fan throughout this experience. How many of these games are you watching? All the games? Are you sleeping at all? Are you like? What has this been like for you?
I mean, luckily I got all my kids play. My wife played, so I don't have to turn the TV off all day long. So literally, I'm obsessed, always have been, and I get to be obsessed with no hearing nothing in the background. Everybody's watching every minute, all of my kids. So I don't want this month. I'd rather this go on for a lifetime.
How's your singing voice? Are you getting out there with the England fans and singing there at Texas Live? Are you belting out Wonderwall and everything else?
I'm gonna get a couple beers in me first, and then that's when I start belting music out.
Buddy, I think you got to do the Croatian chants.
Speaking of hydration,
just hang with Jonah.
I'll do whatever chant there is.
Speaking of hydration, though, because I do want to ask. Yeah,
don't you worry. He's in good hands with me. Don't you worry.
Coach, I do want to ask.
The English supporters here are already getting rowdy. If you can't hear them behind us.
We definitely can. It's honestly hard to hear you guys as much as it is hard for you to hear us. So it kind of works both ways here.
Yeah.
Coach, I do want to ask about the hydration breaks because it's been a bit of a hot button topic. I know at least a couple non-soccer fans that I interact with on a regular basis view it like quarters, and they actually like the stoppage in play. What's your take on that, and have you appreciated that kind of segmentation, or are you a little bit more of a purist?
I hate to say it, I'm more of a purist. I do think, obviously, when the weather is, 90s, these guys need water breaks. But I don't, when you're playing an air-conditioned stadium and 70 degrees, I believe the game should go on. The fans are here to watch the nonstop action. Now, it does take coaching and tactics to a whole new level if you bring in quarters and bring in these water breaks, because now you're talking about, how big half times are for coaches to readjust. And I think that's the beauty of our game is you have 45 minutes as players to solve a mystery. And that's why the game is so beautiful. It's the player's game, right? We can give them a game plan, but sometimes those game plans go out the door really quickly. And it's the players that have to solve them. And that's what makes our game unique to the rest of the world. And you bring in stoppages, and I think, again, makes my job a little bit more, I have a bigger impact probably. But I'd rather keep the game in the players' hands and be pure.
Is there strategy involved there where maybe a coach employs a certain type of strategy for the first quarter and then maybe retreats to something else just to throw the opponent off?
100%. You can bet that there's multi-game plan scenarios going on based on the minute calculation, based on when that water break's happening. They can readjust really quickly to change tactics, change formations, to talk about adjustments, switching guys type of field, wingers on the opposite sides of the fields. So when there's no crowd noise and you don't get that water break, it's hard for communication to take place. So there's definitely some more new age tactics going on this World Cup than ever before.
Listen, Coach, we can't thank you enough for the time, the insight, the background on all of your players and everything you guys have built there at FC Dallas. Enjoy the World Cup. Enjoy the little break that I know you guys have kind of already gotten, and you're getting back to training here pretty soon, basically this week. But hopefully you guys are coming back healthy off of this break and have a really great second half of the year.
I appreciate you guys' coverage. The beautiful game. Keep it going. Appreciate your work. Go Croatia.
I got one last question for you. Did Sam Sarver give you any Modelo's?
Speaking of hydration.
He did. He did.
He did?
But not out of the goodness of his heart. It's because he couldn't fit them all in his fridge. we were just...
That's outstanding. Coach, thank
with
you
a
again.
6-pack or a 12er? Absolutely fantastic. Coach,
Sam,
thank
you
you
can
so
send
much.
some our way, too.
Thank you.
We'll help. We'll help.